Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will go through all the new tier sets that we will be able to get in patch 11.1, and as you will see, some of them are really amazing. So first, let's start with the Death Knight set. Here we have all the different tints for PvE and for PvP. So this one I think is super nice. I love all the different details on each piece, especially I love the effect on the legs. And also, of course, the shoulders, the helmet, everything just looks so cool. So first we have this blue and silver version, which I think looks pretty nice. Then we have this other version right here, the green one. We also have the red and silver version, which I think is super cool as well. And then my favorite one probably is the dark red version. And this one is absolutely insane. I really love that set. And again, here, I think the details on the legs, for instance, and on the shoulders, this is just an amazing set overall. And I'm sure Death Knights are going to be extremely happy to get this set. And then we also have the two PvP tints. So first we have this one right here, which is kind of a blue/green color. And we also have the purple and almost golden version, which I think is also pretty nice. So overall, I would say that the Death Knight set is super cool. After that, we have the Demon Hunter set. So here, this one is also something that I personally really like, especially I think the shoulders and the rest of the set looks super cool. So for this one, we have first this yellow tint, yellow and red one. Then we have the blue one right here. Then we have the green one. We'll also have this one, which I think looks super cool. And that's probably the mythic effect right here that you can see on the shoulders. And then we have these two over tints, which I believe are for PvP. So you have this over blue/green tint, and then also the purple one. And again, here, as you can see, it's probably going to be the edit version because you can see these added effects on the shoulders. So overall, again, Demon Hunters, it's pretty good and definitely better than some of the recent sets that we have seen for Demon Hunters. After that, we have the Druid set. So here, personally, I'm not a big fan. I think it looks very similar to a lot of other sets that we've already got in the game for Druids. There are definitely a few interesting pieces, especially I think the helm looks super cool. But the shoulders are just not that nice, and especially I don't like the big gaps between the helmet and the shoulders. But nonetheless, there are a few good pieces. So first we have the green version right here, then we have the blue version, the orange version, we also have this more white and green version. And then the two PvP sets are the purple one and also the yellow one. But overall, this one is not one of my favorites. After that, we have the Evoker set. So here again, I'm really not a big fan. I think it looks extremely similar to some of the sets that we got in Dragonflight. And personally, I don't think there is really anything super exciting in this set. So first we have this blue tint right here, then we have the red and gold version, then we have the white and gold version, we also have the black, red and gold version, and then this is what it looks like on the drag tier. And finally, after that, we also have the two PvP tints, which are the purple one and the green one. But overall, these sets are really not my favorite ones. Moving on to the next one, and here we have the Hunter set. So here, personally, I was really surprised when I realized that this was the Hunter set because it looks almost like a Death Knight set. But overall, I actually really like this set. I think the shoulders especially are amazing. I think the helmet is a little bit dumb, but that's my personal opinion. I think they should have made something a little bigger. But the rest of the set in itself is really good. If you just remove the helmet, I think this entire set is super nice. So first we have the blue version. We then have the Sylvanas version, which I think looks super cool. We then have the red version, and this is a red and silver version. And after that, we have the dark red version. And I mean, come on, with the effect that you will get probably from the mythic set, it just looks so cool. And here, the helmet is not really an issue anymore because with the effect, it just looks super badass. So again, here, I think this is one of the best hunter set I've seen in a long time. And honestly, I think it looks really nice. And then we have the two PvP tints. So this is the purple one. And we also have this normal silver one. So overall, again, I think this is a big win for hunters this season. After that, we have the Mage set. So the Mage set is super interesting. Overall, I think the robe could be a little bit better because it's not that detailed. And I believe, as you can see here, it's 3D painted basically on the robe, which is not really nice. Maybe again, they will change that. But so far, I'm not a big fan of the robe. However, I really love the helmet and I really love the gloves and the shoulders. I think these three pieces are super cool and I think they are saving the set. So first we have the orange version, then we have the light blue version. We then have the red version, which I mean, looks amazing. This set is just so badass. And when you look at here, for instance, all the red and everything and the details, this is just amazing. Then we also have the full blue set, and then we have the PvP one. So this is the purple and also the green one. So overall, again, I think this is a nice set. I just hope they're going to improve the chest piece, but the rest is super nice. After that, we have Monk. And here I have to salute the Blizzard team for trying to do something a little bit different. But in my opinion, it's just not working. And this is overall a very, very bad set. So my main issue is the fact that first of all, there's too much happening. There's literally just too much happening. For instance, if you take the two shoulders, they don't look alike at all, even though they're supposed to match. Same with the helm and the rest. It's just a little bit of a mess. And overall, I'm not a big fan. I think the helmet is a little bit interesting and definitely something that players will be able to use when they're doing different transmog sets. But for instance, the gloves, this is one of the most basic item I've seen in a long time. Same with the pants, especially after Mr. Panera Remix. We got so many of these type of monk items and monk sets that I don't know, it's just not that unique in my opinion. So anyway, this is the first version right here, the orange one. Then we have the red version, which I think looks pretty cool. And again, here, I think the helm especially is very unique and definitely something that players will be able to use for their transmogs. Then we have this green version matching all the different colors of Yulon, which I think looks pretty cool. Then we have the blue version matching the version from Xuen. Again, this one is a better version already than the first one. And then we have the PvP sets. We have the purple one and also the white one. And personally, I think the white one looks super nice as well. Especially, I love the white tattoo on the chest. I think this one is definitely one of the better ones when it comes to the monk set. After that, we are moving to the Paladin set. So here, I think this is something, again, that is very similar to a lot of other sets that we got in the past. But I really like the shoulders, I really like the gloves, and overall, this set is very detailed and it's pretty nice. I just feel like the helmet, especially something we got recently in Dragonflight, so not very unique. But again, if you remove the helmet, I think the rest looks super nice. So first we have this red and golden version. Then we have this white version and also there is some orange tints to it. Then we have the classic dark gray and white version. Then we have the whole white and blue version. And then for PvP, we will have the green version and also the purple and white version. So overall, I think this is a pretty good set for Paladins, even though it's not that original. Moving on to the next one, and this time this is Priests. So in my opinion, Priest is the biggest loser of this season. I mean, this set is really bad. Sorry for Priest, but this is just not the season where you're going to be able to get a really nice set. So overall, for me, what's not working is the helm. I think the helm has a weird shape and I'm not a big fan. I think the shoulders are too disconnected. Again, it doesn't even really look like it's connected to the helm. And then the chest piece and everything else, this is just not that good. And again, here we have some items that are, I believe, 3D printed on the cloak. And again, I'm just not a big fan of that. So we have first this blue version right here. We then have the red version. We have the classic white and gold version. Then we have this gray version. We also have the PvP tint. So here this is the purple and the gold blue version. But again, here I'm just not a fan. So let me know in the comments if you disagree with me. But I think compared to the different sets that priests got in Dragonflight, this is a very bad one. Moving on to the next one, and this time this is the Rogue set. So the Rogue set is definitely a little bit more original. I really like the helmet and I really like the shoulders. I think the rest is not that nice because again it's very similar to everything we got recently, especially with Plunderstorm. We've got a lot of pirate transmogs, and I just feel like this one is not really offering anything new other than the helmet and the shoulders. So again here, just take the helmet and the shoulders, and the rest you can probably use something else in order to make it even better. So first we have the blue version. We then have this pretty cool red and white version. We then have the gold and white and red version, which again I think looks pretty nice. Then we have this one right here, yellow, gold, and blue. And then for the PvP sets, we will have this green/blue version and also the purple one. So overall, not my favorite one, but there are a few good pieces. After that, we have the Shaman set, and here compared to the first season of the War Within, this is clearly better. So this one, I actually really like it. I think the shoulders, the helmet looks super cool, and here the details on all the other pieces are also super nice. So first we have this blue version, then we have the red version, which is my favorite one by far. I think it looks super badass. Then after that we have the light blue and white version. We also have this yellow and white version, which I think again looks pretty cool. And here you can see there's a few added effects on the gloves, for instance, which is pretty nice. Then we have the green version. This is the PvP set, and also the purple one. Again, here you can see the added effects on the shoulders. And as you can see, you will be able to either use the pants or the robe. So I think this is also something that is pretty nice. And so you will be able to choose. But overall, I think this is definitely a win for Shamans in Season 2. Moving on to the next one, and this time this is the Warlock set. So the Warlock set is very interesting. I think I like it. There's just a lot happening, but overall I think this is a very interesting set. And again, I'm sure players will be able to make a lot of really cool transmogs with it. Similar here, I wish the robe was maybe a little bit better, but at least there's a lot of colors. There's some interesting tints and everything to it. So definitely better than some of the other ones that we've seen. But overall, I think it could be a little bit improved. So first we have this orange version right here. Then we have the red version, which is pretty nice. Then after that, we have the blue version. We also have the green version. Here it's not sure if these will remain green. I think these will probably be blue and then red and then here orange. I just think it's a bug. So normally I think it will only be green on the green set. And then for PvP, they will have the purple one and also the green one. So these are all the different Warlock sets. And again, I think these are pretty interesting. And finally, we have the Warrior sets. So here, this is also a big disappointment for me. I think these look like just items you can get by questing or some of these different little dungeon sets that you can get pretty easily. When you compare this set to even just the open world sets that you can get for plates and everything, this is just not good. I think everything needs to be way more detailed. There needs to be way more things happening with this set. As of right now, this is definitely a disappointment for me. So first we have this light blue version, then we have this over blue/red version, then we have the red version, which I think looks pretty cool, but again, it's just not that crazy and not that impressive. Then we have this over gold version, and after that we have the two PvP sets, which are the green version and finally the purple one. But overall, the warrior set is a big disappointment for me. So that's pretty much it For all these different sets, let me know in the comments which ones you think are the best ones, and especially if you are excited or not for patch 11.1 and for all these new tier sets. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great day. Bye!